So let us start the session today. Today we are going to start session number 1 of chapter number 14, statistics. So this is the new chapter today we are going to start, and let us start with the first topic, introduction topic, data. The data word means information or set of given facts in numerical figures. For example, marks of students, marks obtained by students in mathematics, or weight of all the students of class, or height of all the students of class. So whatever the information we are obtaining in the form of numerical figures, that is called as data. Okay, so data includes, for example, data include marks of students, runs made by batsmen, etc. And now let us move towards the topic, statistics. Statistics is the science which deals with the collection and presentation and analysis and interpretation of numerical data what we have collected. Okay, and the word statistics appears to have been derived from the Latin word status. Status का मतलब होता है political state. A state means in the political, and we have to study three measures of central tendency. Already you have studied in class 9. Here also we are going to study about the three measures of central tendency, that is mean, median and mode. Okay, क्लास 9th में जो पढ़े थे हम लोग वो अनग्रुप फॉर्म में था. Now we are going to study about all these three measures for grouped data. So now let us move towards some uh, terms which related to the problems for finding the mean, median and mode. So very simple terms, but you should know. Let us start with the class interval or class simply. It represents the range in which data are grouped. For example, we used to write 0 to 10 or 10 to 20. Okay, grouped 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, etc. represents class interval. And lower class limit, the lowest number occurring in a particular class interval. If you are going to take this class interval 20 to 30, what is the lowest number here?
20.
20. So 20 is the lower class limit. And similarly, the highest number, the greatest number occurring in this class interval is known as upper class limit. So what is upper class limit here?
30.
30, right? So for example, if we consider the class interval 10 to 20, 10 is the lower class limit of that class interval, and upper class limit, already I told, the highest number occurring in a particular class interval is known as its upper class limit. Or 10 to 20 mein, if you take this class interval, 20 is called the upper class limit of that interval. Okay, now next is the class size or width. Okay, width of the class interval or size of the class interval, or simply class size. The difference between the upper class limit and the lower class limit is called the width of the class interval or size of the class interval, or simply class size. So what is the class size of these class intervals?
10.
10.
10.
Very good. Now class mark. How will you find the class mark? The frequency of each class interval is centered around its midpoint. So class mark is equals to the average of both the upper class limit and the lower class limit. Average means दोनों को ऐड करके डिवाइड बाय 2 करना है. Okay, so grouped data में to in order to find the mean, this is very important, class mark. Now we are moving towards the next topic, mean of discrete series or raw data. So if suppose the numbers are given x1, x2, x3, so on, suppose n numbers are given, then the arithmetic mean denoted by, this is denoted है ना, denoted by x bar is defined as x bar is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus so on plus xn upon xn. क्लास 7th में पढ़े थे. समेशन 1 is equals to n 1 to n. इसका मतलब क्या है? All the variates varying from 1 to n, okay, upon total number of observation, that is n. Or simply you can write summation x upon n. So where Greek letter summation, it reads as sigma and stand for summation of the terms. Any doubt in this notation?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll move towards the next topic, mean of discrete frequency series. अब ये discrete frequency series क्या होता है मैं बता रहा हूँ. Suppose we have two columns, एक x का है और एक f का है. यहाँ पे here x variates are given and the corresponding frequencies are given. So this format is called discrete frequency series. Okay, ungrouped form. So let x1, x2, x3 up to xn be the n values of x variate with corresponding frequencies f1, f2, f3 up to fn. Then the arithmetic mean is given by, now this formula you have studied in class 9th. That is f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus f3 x3 plus so on up to fn xn upon total frequency. So how will you write in sigma notation? Sigma fi xi, where I the value of I will be 1 to n, upon sigma fi, where value of I is equals to 1 to n. In short, we will write in this form only. हम लोग शॉर्ट फॉर्म में ही लिखेंगे और आई भी लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. एक्स बार इज इक्वल्स टू सिग्मा एफ एक्स अपॉन सिग्मा एफ, उतना भी लिखोगे चल जाएगा. इट इज अंडरस्टूड दैट आई वेरीज फ्रॉम 1 to n. So now we'll solve one question based on this. फॉर्मूला क्लियर है सबको? ऑलरेडी 9th क्लास में पढ़े हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल. So here variates means the x is given and frequency means f is given. So first we will make one table. Okay, एक कॉलम x का रहेगा और एक कॉलम f का. So f into x, what is the product of these two?
20.
20.
Right, 20. इन दोनों का
48.
48.
right 48. And what is the product of these two?
84. 98.
98, right. And what is the product of these two?
80.
88.
88. And in दोनों का product
27. 27.
okay, right. So we got now what we have to do, we have to find the sum of all the frequency and the sum of all fx. ठीक है. So ये सारे values मिल गए हम लोग को. अब यहाँ पे इनका टोटल कर रहे हैं हम लोग. We are going to add this all this number. So 40 we are getting. If we add all this number, we are getting 281. Okay, now we'll write the formula that x bar, mean x bar is equals to summation fx upon summation f. Okay, यहाँ पे I छूट गया है. Right. So 281 upon 40, if you divide you will get 7.025. So this is the required mean. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll move towards the next topic, mean of grouped data. Now from here we have the portion is from our syllabus. So there are three methods for computing the mean of grouped data. I will explain one by one method with example. Okay. So let us start with the first method, that is direct method. जो formula भी हम लोग देखे हैं, that is called direct method only. So grouped data में सबसे पहले हम लोग क्या करेंगे, एक मिनट, पिछले क्वेश्चन में x था और f था. So डायरेक्ट मेथड के लिए हम लोग क्या किए थे, f into x, राइट. बट ग्रुप्ड डाटा में क्लास इंटरवल होता है. x नहीं दिया रहता है. In grouped data form, it will be in the form of class interval and x you need to find. और x कुछ नहीं होता है, हर class interval का class mark होता है. So what we will do, first step, for each class interval find the class mark. And the formula of class mark I told, the mean of average of upper limit and upper class limit and lower class limit, दोनों को ऐड करके divide by 2. फिर हम लोग को x मिल जाएगा. Already f it is given in the question. So next step we have to find f into x. Next calculate the mean using this formula. बस ये 3 steps है. एक एग्जाम्पल देखते चलो. Find the mean of the following data. So now what is the first step? We have to find class mark of every class. So what is the class mark of first class? Okay, अभी यहाँ पर देखो ध्यान से, the class size of every class is same. Same है कि नहीं? What is the class size
Yes.
of every class?
Sir, 10.
10. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, केवल फर्स्ट वाला क्लास मार्क निकालेंगे, उसके बाद 5 10 10 ऐड करते जाओ विदाउट कैलकुलेटिंग. 25, नेक्स्ट इज 35, then next is 45. Clear? Class
sir.
mark,
Yes.
you have to calculate only the first one. Then the common class size is there, you have to add one by one. Okay, so now we'll start the column. First class mark already we discussed. So we got 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. Now we have to find the product fx. So first product,
15,
50.
second,
45,
45.
45,
Sir, 90. 75.
75, correct. Next,
225,
right. Next,
175,
okay, very good. Next,
120, 135.
right. So we got 15, 75, 225, 175 and 135. If we add all this, we'll get 625. Now we have to write the formula first, that x bar is equals to summation fx upon summation f. So this will be equals to 625 by 5. So what is the final answer?
25,
25, right. So whether this example is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are moving towards the next method, that is assume mean method. Okay, assume mean method. See, all the 3 methods, the first step is same. What is the first step? You have to find the class mark. Right. Class mark, after finding the class mark, what we will do, we will assume one number among the xi as a assume mean. Choose a suitable value of x and that value will take in the middle one. ज़्यादातर middle वाला हम लोग लेते हैं as the assume mean, denoted by capital A और small a. बहुत सारे books में small a है, बहुत सारे books में capital है. You can denote it by any one, right? उसके बाद what we have to do, we have to find d. d is equals to x minus a, that is xi minus a. Then we have to calculate f into d. Next step. Okay. उसके बाद summation fi निकालना है, that is total frequency. Now use the formula. This is the formula. X bar is equals to a plus summation fd upon summation f. I will explain with the help of one example. See, this is the question. Data regarding the weights of students of class 10th of a school is given below. It is given in the form of class interval and the number of students are given. And see, the numbers are large numbers. So direct method when we will use when the numbers are very small. Well, the multiplication is very easy. बड़े बड़े numbers के लिए हम लोग direct method use नहीं करेंगे. Okay, we will use either assuming method or step deviation method. Now one big confusion among the students of class 10th, that whether we can use step division method or not. Yes, my answer is yes, you can use, क्योंकि deleted portion में वो topic लिखा हुआ है, okay, और already board exam में steps mention नहीं रहता है, so you can use any method, so you can use step division method also, but now we are using assume mean method. So what is the first? We will make columns, एक class interval का, one frequency, one class mark and one deviation column, and the last one is f into d. So class mark, see what is the size of all the class?
2.
2.
2.
Same class size है ना, so first calculate the first one.
So
Class
51.
51, very good. So now add 2 to 2, so you'll get 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 63. That is the first step. 51, 53, 55, 57, 2 add करते जाना है, 61, 63. Now the middle most is 57. So I am going to take assume A as 57. Okay, now 51 minus 57, it will be equals to minus 6. 53 minus 57, minus 4. 55 minus 57, minus 2. 0. 59 minus 57, 2. 61 minus 57, 4. 63 minus 57, 6. So we got the value of d. Now we'll find f into d. ये दोनों कॉलम को मल्टीप्लाई करना है. So first one, 18 into minus 6 will get minus 108. 21 into minus 4 will get minus 84. 17 into minus 2 will get minus 34. And 28 into 0 is equals to, what is 28 into 0, Pawan?
Sir,
28 into 0.
0.
0, very good. 0. Mute कर लो ना. 16 into 2 is 32. 35 into 4, 140. And 15 into 6 last 90. Now what we have to do, we have to add all this frequency and we have to add this also. ठीक है, सबसे पहले इसको ऐड कर लेते हैं. The total frequency is 150. Now we have to add this. कैसे करेंगे? ये दोनों को ऐड कर लो अलग अलग, then दोनों को subtract करो. So finally you will get 36. Now write the formula. This is the formula. Formula में if you take small a, you have to write small a. If you take capital A, you have to write capital A. So A plus summation FD upon summation F. A हम लोग लिए थे 57 को. So 57 plus 36 upon 150. Right? So 36 upon 150, 0.24 होगा. So final answer is 57.24. So ये 2014 के बोर्ड एग्जाम में आया हुआ क्वेश्चन है. Any doubt in this method?
सर
Yeah.
7 डिजिट है तो आपको 0 मिल गया सर, मिडिल टर्म मिल गया सर. 6 डिजिट रहने से
फिर से पूछो.
यहाँ 7 है ना सर, 7 कॉलम्स है तो आपको मिल गया सर.
यहाँ ऑड नंबर्स है तो बीच वाला मिडिल टर्म मिल गया. जब इवन नंबर नहीं, जब इवन नंबर रहेगा तो बीच में 2 टर्म्स आएंगे तो छोटे वाले को लेना.
ओके सर.
छोटे वाले को एज्यूम करोगे तो नेगेटिव कम होगा. राइट? वो भी अभी
Yes.
आएगा तो मैं एक्सप्लेन करूंगा. ठीक है? राइट. सो हेंस मीन वेट इज इक्वल्स टू 57.24 kg. Next, the third one is step deviation method. This is the easy method to solve according to me. मुझे बहुत easy लगता है. Easy method है solve करने के लिए, but CBSE ने ये topic delete कर दिया है. But this method you can use because exam में method specified नहीं रहता है. So what you have to do for this, using this method, first method is common, that you have to find the class mark. ओके, नाउ सेकेंड मेथड इज ऑल्सो सेम जो एज्यूम मीन में था. एक एज्यूम मीन करना है, एक एज्यूम मीन लेना है बीच वाला वैल्यू, दैट इज ऑल्सो सेम. So again capital A, or you can take small a also. After that we have to find u. U का फॉर्मूला है x minus a by h. अब ये h क्या है? What is h? h is the common class size. और ये रूल हम लोग तभी अप्लाई करेंगे जब क्लास साइज सबका सेम होगा. So that is the third step. h निकाल लो पहले, अपर लिमिट माइनस लोअर लिमिट, विच इज द सेम फॉर ऑल द क्लास. दिस इज द कंडीशन. नाउ कैलकुलेट u by using this formula and calculate f into u for each class. Now calculate summation fu, summation f and summation fu. Now use this formula. These are the steps for step deviation method. Now I will explain with the help of one example. Suppose this is the question. Calculate the arithmetic mean of the following frequency distribution using the step deviation method. मैं यहाँ पे mention कर दिया हूँ, but exam में method mention नहीं रहता है. So what column we are going to make? One for class interval, one for frequency, one for class mark, one for u, one for fu. So these are the columns. Now what is the common class size of all?
50.
Sir, 50.
Okay, right, 50. So first वाला find करो, कितना आ रहा है? Class mark
25.
25. Now what you have to do? You add 50. 50 पूरा ऐड करते जाओ.
75.
पवन मैंने कहा ना ऑफ करो, अदरवाइज यू सेट योर माइक. इससे पहले नहीं आता था, तुम्हारा इको नहीं होता था आवाज. ओके, 75, देन 125, 175, 225, 275. So we got the value of all. And now see, Anas, this is your doubt. Now here 6 numbers are there. Okay, दिख रहा है 6 numbers.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
तो यहाँ पे हम लोग क्या करेंगे, बीच में 2 वैल्यूज आ रहा है, देयर आर 2 वैल्यूज इन बिटवीन. टेक द स्मॉलेस्ट वन. नाउ हियर you doubt may arise why we can't take the larger one. That also you can take, but जितना बड़ा वैल्यू लोगे उतना नेगेटिव ज़्यादा आएगा इसमें. ओके, और इसमें कुछ नहीं, जिसको एज्यूम कर रहे हो उसकी स्ट्रेट में 0 करो. नाउ इंटीजर ऑल ऑफ यू नो ना, 0 के बाद क्या आता है?
Positive
इंटीजर.
integer.
Positive.
1 2 3, और 0 से पहले
Negative.
-1 -2. See, without calculating I am writing the value of u. Otherwise you can calculate also. कैसे? 25 minus 125, that is minus 100 upon 50. You will get -2. So no need to calculate. Very simple. I am going to assume 125. This is step division method. All class size are same. So write 0 here. Now below all positive number in sequence, above negative number -1 -2. ये पैटर्न समझ में आ गया?
Yes sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now the next step is f into u. So now we have to multiply 17 into -2, -34, 35 into -1,
-35.
-35, 43 into 0, 0, 40 into 1, 40, 21 into 2, 42, 24 into 3, 72. Okay, so we got the value of fu. Now what is the next step? We have to find the summation. इसको ऐड करना है और इसको ऐड करना है. So इसको कैसे ऐड करेंगे? पहले ये वाला ऐड कर लो. 154 आ रहा है, and you can add this to minus 69, 154 minus 69, और ये टोटल 180 आ गया और यहाँ पर आ जाएगा 85. क्लियर है? So
Yes,
here,
sir.
what is the value of A? 125. And H class size is 50. Summation F is 180 and summation FU is 85. Now write the formula and substitute. So 125 plus 50 into 85 upon 18. If you simplify this one, we'll get 23.61. And the final answer is 148.61. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
now
sir.
we are going to start the exercise. This is the first question of first exercise, and the question is: a survey was conducted by a group of students as a part of their environment awareness program, in which they collected the following data regarding the number of plants in 20 houses in a locality. Find the mean number of plants per house. Now, which method did you use for finding the mean and why? See, these numbers are very small: 1, 2, 1, 5, 6, 2, 3, and multiplying with these numbers are very easy. So, whenever we have only very small numbers, then we'll not go for any other method, assume mean method or step division method. So, which method you will like to use here?
Direct method.
Right,
Direct method.
direct method. So since the number of plants, houses are small in their values, so we must use direct method. So direct method के लिए only 4 columns you have to make. First is class interval, second class size, third class mark x, fourth column fx. Clear? Now
Yes.
what is the class size of all the classes?
2.
2.
2.
So what we will do, we will find only the first class mark 1. Now add 2 to 2. So 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 13. Clear? After that f into x means you will have to multiply these two. चलो मैं इसको रब कर दे रहा हूँ. So and the total frequency is 20. Already it is given in the question. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. So first product
1.
1.
One.
Second,
6.
6.
third,
5. 5.
fourth,
35.
35.
fifth,
54.
54,
next,
22.
22,
next,
39.
39.
39. Right. Now we have to add all these numbers. So adding is also very easy. See, this 2 is 40, this 2 is 40, and this 2 is 60. So 40, 40, 60. 40, 40, 60. How much?
140,
So 40.
Or 22.
162.
Right.
162.
So we'll get 162. So mean का formula summation fx upon summation f. So 162 upon 20 will get 8.1 plants. Okay. Hence the mean number of plants per house is 8.1. Any doubt in first question?
No,
Sir,
sir.
sir, plants can be in points, so do we have to approx the value?
No. We have to write as it is. ठीक है. तो जैसे
Okay,
I am
sir.
giving one example. In
No.
diary also, in register, attendance register, we used to write the average attendance. So we are writing 36.3. Okay, number of average attendance means number of students, average number of students. So that is acceptable, no problem. लेकिन whenever we used to count the plants, then we have to write the numbers only. Okay, any
Okay,
doubt?
sir. No, sir.
So second question, consider the following distribution of daily wages of 50 workers of a factory. Okay, so all the daily wages, it is given in the form of class interval and the frequency is given. Find the mean daily wages of the workers of the factory by using an appropriate method. Now the numbers are little bit large, not single digits. So here we will use another method other than direct method. Even you can use direct method also if you are comfortable in multiplying numbers. So if suppose we are using step division method, how many columns are required? First class interval, second frequency, third class mark, fourth U, fifth FU. The same number of column is required for assume mean method also. So but we are I told you that I will use step division method if all the class size are same. See class size, सबका class size कितना है?
20.
20, right. So for class mark, you calculate the first class mark of the class interval. First class interval.
So 110.
110. Now the common class size is 20, so add up 20 20. So what you will get? 130, 20 add karte jao, 130, 150, 170 and 190. Okay, right. Now we have to assume a number, the middle number already odd number है. आनस देखो यहाँ पे odd number है, तो बीच वाला नंबर को हम लोग assume कर रहे हैं. So क्या करना है? Straight 0 without calculating. 1 2 -1 -2. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे देखो ऐसा नहीं करना है कि सर बोले हैं कि नीचे पॉजिटिव नंबर लिखना है और ऊपर नेगेटिव नंबर लिखना है, तो ऐसे नहीं लिखना. राइट, 0 से नीचे की तरफ स्टार्ट करो और ऊपर 0 से ही स्टार्ट करो. ऐसा नहीं कि ऊपर नेगेटिव वैल्यू लिखना है तो -1 -2 लिख दिए अपने हिसाब से. सो दिस इज रॉन्ग वे. हाउ टू राइट? 0 1 2. Now start from 0 only. -1 -2.
-2.
Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now we have to find f into u. So 12 into -2, -24.
-22.
14 into -1, -14.
-14.
Next one, 0,
0.
6,
20.
20. Right. Okay. So the sum of these two is 26. And the sum of these two is -38. Now if you subtract these two, we'll get negative value. And the total frequency is 20, 20, 10, 50. And the summation FU is -12. Whether this is clear to all of you?
Yes,
And
sir.
we have taken
Yes,
assume
sir.
mean as 150. यहाँ पे देखो मैं small a use किया हूँ. It is it depends on you whether you can take capital A as well as small a. So here assume mean a is equals to 150 and h is equals to 20. Now write the formula. The formula is a plus summation fu upon summation f into h. You can put one bracket also. Otherwise क्या होगा कि इन दोनों को ऐड कर देंगे कुछ लोग. So bracket रखोगे तो ज़्यादा अच्छा है. So we'll get 150 plus -12 upon 50 into -12 upon 50 into 20. So this will be -24 by 5. -24 by 5 will be equals to 4.8. So 150 minus 4.8, the final answer is 145.2. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
Now next question, question number 4. 30 women were, now see third question मैं अभी नहीं करवा रहा हूँ because third question is related with missing frequency. I will take up tomorrow missing frequency type questions. Okay, otherwise मीन मीडियन मोड होने के बाद लास्ट में एक साथ मैं वो सेशन लूँगा मिसिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस. सो फिलहाल अभी ये क्वेश्चन देखो. 30 women were examined in a hospital by a doctor and the number of heartbeats per minute were recorded and summarized as follows. Find the mean heartbeats per minute for these women choosing a suitable method. See, first one, second, third, all class size are same or different?
Same.
Same, right. So again, the numbers are small. You can use direct method also, and you can use step division also, but I want to use step division, okay, because here also the numbers are 2-digit numbers. Again you have to multiply with 2, 4, 7. थोड़ा बहुत रफ करना पड़ेगा, but if you use step division method, rough work is not required. So first column class mark. Find the first class mark of first class interval. How much you are getting?
3/2.
माइनस नहीं करना, ऐड करके डिवाइड बाय 2 करना है. We'll get 66.5. Okay. First one is 66.5. Now what we have to do? We have to add 3. So 3 ऐड करेंगे तो ये मिल जाएगा 69.5, 72.5, 75.5, 78.5, 81.5, 84.5. सो बीच वाला वैल्यू ये वाला है, इसको एज्यूम करेंगे. सो 0, 1 बॉटम पॉजिटिव नंबर्स, 2, 3 बिना कैलकुलेट किए मैं लिख रहा हूँ. सो दिस इज द ट्रिक. Okay, now f into u. See, these two are very small numbers. ये समझ में आ रहा है? So that is why I prefer step division method. So first one, minus 6, minus 8,
-8,
minus 3,
-3,
0,
0,
7,
7, 8,
8,
6.
right? So we got these numbers. If you see carefully, प्लस माइनस 6 और प्लस माइनस 8 हम लोग कैंसिल कर सकते हैं. सो विल गेट ओनली दिस 2. ठीक है, 4. एंड वी कैन ऐड दिस 2 आल्सो हियर आल्सो. टोटल फ्रीक्वेंसी. एनी हाउ, वट एवर मेथड यू हैव टू यूज, यू हैव टू ऐड द फ्रीक्वेंसीज. ओके. सो 10 plus 10 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 is 10 again. So we'll get 30.
30.
And this one is 4. देखो यहाँ तक कोई भी कैलकुलेशन नहीं किया हम लोग, डायरेक्ट करते आ रहे हैं. बट इफ यू यूज डायरेक्ट मेथड, देखो ये दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. सो डेफिनेटली आई एम श्योर यू विल यूज रफ वर्क. करोगे?
yes sir, yes sir,
डेफिनेटली करना पड़ेगा, करोगे तुम लोग. इसलिए यहाँ पे कहीं पर भी कोई भी कैलकुलेशन में हम लोग रफ वर्क भी नहीं किए, डायरेक्ट मल्टीप्लाई किए. अब फॉर्मूला लिखेंगे. द वैल्यू ऑफ ए वी टुक 75.5 and the value of h is 3. Now write the formula, that is a plus summation f fu upon summation f into h. Now substitute the value 75.5 plus 4/30. देखो ये भी easy हो गया. So we'll get 0.4. So 75.9. Nowhere we used any calculation. Hence the mean heartbeats per minute of given woman is 75.9. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
no sir,
Okay. Now we'll move towards the next question, question number 5. In a retail market, fruit vendors were selling mangoes kept in packing boxes. These boxes contained varying number of mangoes. The following was the distribution of mangoes according to the number of boxes. The number of mangoes is given in the form of class interval and the number of boxes are the frequencies. So find the mean number of mangoes kept in a packing box. Which method of finding the mean did you choose? First you check the class size.
Sir, 3.
Sir, 2.
2.
Class size.
Sir, 3.
देखो ध्यान से देखो.
6.
First of all, this is not continuous. First of all, this is not continuous. इसको continuous कैसे करोगे? Last year मैंने बताया था. The difference between this two is 1. So 1 by 2 is 0.5. So we have to subtract the lower limit 0.5 from the lower limit, and then we have to add the upper limit 0.5. So it will become 49.5 to 52.5. So next wala 52.5 to 55.5. Now what is the class mark of this one?
Sir, 3 by 2.
Class mark.
Sir, 3.
Class size नहीं, class mark पूछ रहा हूँ.
Sir, 51.
51. Okay. Then what is the class mark of this?
Sir, 51.
So that means if we convert it into continuous also, the class mark will not change. And for mean, we have to handle only class mark, not with the this class interval. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
मीन निकालने के लिए हम लोग को क्लास इंटरवल से कोई मतलब नहीं है, केवल मोड और मीडियन में होता है, क्योंकि क्लास इंटरवल से रिलेटेड है फॉर्मूला. यहाँ पे हम लोग को केवल क्लास मार्क से मतलब है. एंड द क्लास मार्क इज 51 फॉर दिस केस ऑल्सो, 51 फॉर दिस केस ऑल्सो. इसीलिए बहुत सारे बुक्स में बिना कंटिन्यूस किए मीन सॉल्व किया है. ओके. सो अगर हम लोग बिना चेंज किए, बिना कंटिन्यूस में चेंज किए कैसे करना देखो. फर्स्ट you find out the class mark of first class, 51. Okay. Now next one, 54. 3 का डिफरेंस आ गया. The difference between these two is 3. अब ऐड करते जाओ. 3 3 you will get 57, 60, 63. And the middle one I am going to take assume mean, that is 57. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So straight हम लोग क्या लिखेंगे? 0, नीचे 1 2 -1 -2. Now we'll multiply f into u, that is 15 into -2 -30. 110 into -1 -110. 135 into 0 0. 115 into 1 115. 25 into 2 50. So we got all the values. -30 -110 0 115 50. The sum of these two is 165. And the sum of these two is -140.
40.
And what is the sum of these two?
Sir, 35.
Check करो फिर से.
25.
Right.
25.
Okay. Now the next step, we have to add all these numbers. So we'll get 400. Okay. And the sum of this is 25. Now we are going to write the formula. Now here यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट एक गलती कर सकता है कि क्लास साइज h क्लास साइज होता है और यहाँ पे सबका 2 दिख रहा है. देखो, तो उस केस में ये वाला डिफरेंस देखो, द कॉमन डिफरेंस. एपी ऑलरेडी पढ़े हो ना. द कॉमन डिफरेंस इज 3. सो h इज इक्वल्स टू 3. जब हम लोग कंटिन्यूस में चेंज नहीं किए हैं तब ये कॉमन डिफरेंस देखना है. अगर कंटिन्यूस में चेंज करोगे तो विल गेट क्लास साइज 3, नो प्रॉब्लम, क्योंकि फर्स्ट वाला क्लास साइज कितना मिलेगा 49.5 to 52.5. And what is the class size of this one?
3.
3. Okay, so you got my point. If you convert the class in interval into continuous form, that is exclusive form, then no need to see the difference of the class mark numbers. But if you are not converting, then you have to see the difference of class mark, the numbers are in the class mark, common difference. So that is h. Now write the formula. X bar is equals to a plus summation fu upon summation f into h. We'll put one bracket. Now write the value of a, that is 57, plus 25 upon 400 into 3. So this we can cancel 16. So 57 plus 3 by 16. 3 by 16 approximately 0.19. Then final answer is 57.19. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we'll move towards अच्छा, यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन में ये था कि which method you will use and why. We will choose step division method as fi. See, frequency is a large number. Frequency is large and difference between class mark is same. Clear? Next question, question number 6. 7, 8, 9. Another 3 questions are left. I think up to 10 hai. The table below shows that the daily expenditure on food of 25 households. Question में ही total frequency दे दिया रहता है. देखो 25 is the total frequency. दोबारा ऐड करने की जरूरत नहीं है. And find the mean daily expenditure on food by a suitable method. What is the class size of all the classes?
50.
50. So we will go for which method? Class size are same. We'll go for step division method. Again यहाँ पे फिर बार बार रफ करना पड़ेगा. If you use step division method, no need to do rough work. So what is the class mark of first class? 125.
25.
Now the common class size is 50. So 50 add करते जाओ. So you'll get 125, 175, 225, 275, 325, and the middle number is, we can take assume mean, that is 225. फिर straight में 0 लिखो, 1, 2, ऊपर -1. Without calculating we can write directly. Now f into u. So -8, -5, 0, 2, 4. Okay, -8, -5, 0, 2, 4. The sum of these two is -13 and the sum of these two is 6. तो इसका टोटल ऑलरेडी क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ 25 and the sum of these two is -7. And here the value of a is 225 and h is 50. Now write the formula, that is a plus summation fu upon summation f into h. Write this in bracket. Now substitute the value. देखो ये कैंसिल हो गया. 225 minus 14 कितना होगा?
211.
Yes, 211. So 211 is the required mean daily expenditure. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay, now see here, to find out the concentration of sulfur dioxide in the air in parts per million, that is ppm. The data was collected for 30 localities. Again, total frequency is given. in a certain city and is presented below. Find the mean concentration of sulfur dioxide. So what is the class mark of this one? 0.02, 0.06. So all small numbers are there. Here also 224994. So here I would like to use direct method. So 4 columns are there. Class interval, frequency, class mark. So what is the class mark? First class mark
0.02.
yes
0.0.
0.02. Now all the class size is 0.04. So add 0.04 subsequently. So we'll get 0.02, 0.06, 0.10, 0.14, 0.18, 0.22. Now multiply these two. You will get 0.08. Multiply these two. 0.54. Next 0.90, 0.28. 4 into 0.18 कितना होगा? 0.72, 0.44. Now add all this. क्योंकि टोटल फ्रीक्वेंसी ऐड करने की जरूरत नहीं, क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है 30. ओनली यू हैव टू ऐड दिस नंबर्स. ओके देखो 10, 12, 22 ओके 10, 12, 4. सो लास्ट पेज में 6 आ गया. 2.96 आएगा इसका टोटल करेंगे तो. नाउ डायरेक्ट मेथड फार्मूला इज समेशन fx अपॉन समेशन f. So 2.96 upon 30. If you solve, you will get approximately 0.099 ppm. This is the required answer. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, now we'll move towards the next question. A class teacher has the following absentee record of 40 students. Again, total frequency is given. No need to add again in the table. Of a class for the whole term, find the mean number of days a student was absent. Now, what is the class size of all the classes? Whether they are same?
They are different.
Different. So, different means we can't use step division method. Okay. So, we have direct method only. Again, assume in method लोगे तो थोड़ा lengthy हो जाएगा. And the numbers are not much very large frequencies, very small only 1 3 4 4 7 10, and multiplying with 11 is also very easy. Okay, so first class size, a class mark
So 3.
3. Second
3.
9.
8. Next 10 14. तुम लोग बताओ, चलो जल्दी जल्दी बताओ. 10 14. दोनों को ऐड करो, डिवाइड बाय 2 करो. 24 डिवाइड बाय 2
12.
12. Next 14 20.
So 17.
20 28.
24.
23.
24.
24 right. 28 38.
32.
Check karo.
33,
33 right. 38 40.
39,
3 8 12 17 24 33 39. Now we have to multiply these two. Now these are not much big numbers. 33 80 84 68 96 99 39. कहीं पर भी कैलकुलेट मतलब रफर की जरूरत नहीं पड़ा. Now we have to add all these numbers. So total frequency already it is given in the question, that is 40. If you add these numbers, we'll get 499. So the required mean is summation fx upon summation f, that is 499 by 40, approximately it will be equals to 12.48 days. Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, now we are moving towards the last question of the exercise. This is the last question. The following table gives the literacy rate in percentage of 35 cities. Again, the total frequency is given. Find the mean literacy rate. So check the class size of all the class, whether same or not.
Same.
Same. So we'll use step division method. So what is the class mark of first class? 50.
50.
Class common class size is 10. So 10 add करते जाओ. 60, 70, 80, 90. And the middle one is 70, so we'll take assuming. So इसके straight में 0 लिखेंगे. This one is 1, this one is 2, and the upper one is -1 और ये वाला -2. Okay. Now F into U. First one.
-6.
Second.
-10.
10.
Third.
0. 0.
Next.
8. 8. 6.
Right. So इसमें -6 और +6 को cancel कर दिए. Now what is the sum of these two?
-2.
-2.
And the total frequency is already given in the question, that is 35 -2. Now we'll write the value of A, that is 70, and H 10. Okay, now after that we'll write the formula, that is A plus summation FU upon summation F into H, put bracket also. Now substitute the value 70 plus -2 upon 35 into 10. This is 7, 5 7s are 5 2s are. So we'll get 70 minus 4 upon 7. Take LCM. 490 minus 4 upon 7. 486 upon 7. If you divide, you will get the answer 69.43%. Okay, so any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Okay, so this is the last question of today's session. Now we'll move towards the next section, that is assignment questions. Please take the screenshot, or else I will send in WhatsApp group, because the previous session is also pending to upload. Today I will upload one by one session. Okay, so that's all for today's session. Thank you very much.